Now we've done a single spiral, we're going to do what's called a double space spiral. So instead of having one trim colour or your base colour underneath, we're going to have two that we use to spiral around as well as your wrapping colour. That means the trim has an extra layer, extra bit of thread inside, giving it the double space. To start off with, I'm going to use a different colour to the actual base just to highlight. But if you're using the same colour as the base, I suggest putting that thread down first. So the green will represent the purple. We're going to chuck that down first. Slide it under, and then I'll take my trim colour, which is the yellow, and put that in secondly. Take them down and just put them in place while I do some securing wraps. Now we're ready to start. The reason I put the base colour, or in this case green, down first, is when we fold them under that's going to be aligned with the base colour. So if you're wanting to do a two-space base, you want the green first. So we'll take them, fold them under, then you want all three threads to be lining up perfectly. So you may need to use your fingers and the thread as you're going to help align it. And just take your time, laying all three down at once. Making sure there's adequate pressure on them. When we get to the end, again, a finger down for pressure, and fold your wraps underneath. While you put the base colour back down to hold it. We can then fix them up, making sure they're nice and tight, and trimming as needed. As you can see, they've all aligned right next to each other. You just do some small touch-ups to make sure the gaps are nice and closed. As you can see, they've all aligned right next to each other. You just do some small touch-ups to make sure the gaps are nice and closed. To finish off, again, separate the threads, lay down in, and trim. As you may have noticed, I've used green. Now you can swap that green for your base colour, which in this case is purple. If I added the purple instead of the green, it would give me a double space spiral. So the spiral will be stretched out. It would have a larger gap of purple in between. So that's just another angle you could use in creating your binds.